everyone, it's me Tiger. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back on Sedona Island for a speed build video. As you can see, we have our lovely museum right behind me. That's what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to be building a nice little city core, town core, small town vibe museum. It's right next to my supermarket and it leads down this way into what will soon be a neighborhood area on my island. But anyways, we are going to be focusing on the museum. I'm going to show you guys my map so you can kind of get a better idea of where it is on the map. There it is in the left top area, middle area-ish. Anyways, we're going to be building the museum. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I did was lay down a little dirt foundation for a pathway that I wanted in front of the museum. I have this going all in the front and also on the left side here for a little seating type hangout area that I wanted to include. This build is pretty small compared to some museum builds that you might have seen. A lot of people like to make their museums pretty extravagant, but I wanted mine to just flow with the natural landscape of my island and kind of fit into the small town vibe. I feel like it's more of like a nature center instead of like a grand, huge museum. But anyways, after I laid down that foundation, I did go around and plant some trees on the side there and also behind this area, just to add some layers and some height to the build and to hide what's behind it so it looks more full and pretty. Now I was ready to start laying down my pathway. I decided to use this nice concrete path. I just laid it out. I covered the entire dirt area with it. I didn't use any alternating paths or anything. I just used the boring old concrete. But trust the process, okay? It's gonna turn out beautiful. After that, I wanted to add some alternating fencing to the area, so I used the rope fencing and some hedges. I did decide to extend the sidewalk here so I could keep the fencing going all the way so that it covers this little area over here. And now we are adding the hedges in between the rope fence, which looks so nice. It ties in all the greenery and just adds some more color, makes it look less blocky. And over here I did add this little design just so I could put this tree on top of it and it would look really pretty, because I don't know, I just got the idea randomly and there you have it. It looks pretty cute though. I also put a car over here. I used the red color to tie in the red coloring in the museum building, and then we got to work on actually decorating the area. So the first thing I did was add a little table area, just some seating on this side. This side was pretty small to work with, so I didn't want to do anything big. I just stuck with a nice little table and I put a little sandwich plate on top of it so it looks like maybe they got some food and some coffee from Blathers, the Roost Blathers Cafe inside of the museum. And I use these plant partitions to cover up the little crack between the pathway and the building. There's like a little strip of grass and it looks really bad, but with the plant partition item I was able to cover that up pretty well and I think it looks really good. And then I got to work on the left side of the build. Again, I just wanted to add some seating, so I used the same green tables and chairs. I really wanted to use a lot of green so it looked very naturey. Like I said, I wanted this to be more of like a nature center than a sophisticated art gallery or something. But anyways, I got back to work on this little side over here. I used some items to cover up again all of the little grass cracks around the museum. So I used the storefront, and then I also added a row of plant partitions to create sort of a wall at the back of the area, again just to hide the blemishes and flaws in the pathway. And then I started just adding some cutesy items, some plants, the party lights, and I also decided to close off the left side with some hedge fencing, just so again to hide the blemishes of the concrete and also just to close it off from the beach because I didn't want it to be connected to the beach. I also added a stall. No reason in particular, I just thought it was cute. Just wanted to tie in those museum red and blue colors, so I was trying to find some nice red and blue items that I think would match. And after that that, I also needed to spice up the area on the right side, so I did come over here and add a wheat field, a little bunny, and just some more plants and stuff just to fill in these empty spaces. So when you're walking around in the museum area, all the spaces that are visible are full and it looks more complete, since the area behind my museum is completely empty and just completely not finished, and I didn't want you to be able to see that when you come to the museum right now. But yeah, after all that, I was done and we were ready to come take the final walkthrough. So this is how the museum turned out. I really like it. All of the trees make it look so completed, so nice. I don't know what I'm gonna build directly behind it yet, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think down below. All of the reds and blues and greens are just so pretty. And here is the side of the museum. You can see the nice tree line, and I think it flows really well with the supermarket, and then we'll have it leading down into a little neighborhood down here. I think it'll be so cute. It will be so darn cute. I think my favorite item here is the fire hydrant. I know it's a really small detail and it's not even technically a part of the museum, but it's really pretty. Anyways, here are some nice camera angle shots of the museum so you guys can see it better. I really hope that you enjoyed this speed build video. I kind of blabbed the whole entire time, but I hope that you guys like it. Here's one final walkthrough. Let me know what you think about the build down below in the comments. What does your museum look like? Tell me about it. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed and would like to see more similar Animal Crossing content here on my channel. Have a great day or night. I will see you guys all next time. Bye!